Today, I would like to introduce Art Cooksey, the CEO and founder of Let's Talk Interactive, a telehealth solutions company. Art, could you please provide a brief explanation of what LTI does?
Good morning, Edwin. It is so nice to be here today with you. So thank you for that question. Let's Talk Interactive. We are a client-centric technology company that empowers healthcare providers to deliver easy, fast, and safe patient care anywhere in the world 24/7.
Thanks for your response, Art. You recently participated in the American Telemedicine Association conference. Based on your experience at ATA, what was your biggest takeaway?
Boston is an amazing place. The American Telehealth Association is doing amazing things to really make sure that telehealth services grow and have a place in our infrastructure in the United States for healthcare. So one of the greatest takeaways for me here at the show was to be on a panel with Hazel Health and some other extraordinary leaders that are focused on school-based mental health services and how to really deploy these in a way that's thoughtful and really thinks about touch and tech, right? So that was one of the questions that was on the panel. And touch and tech come together. We need to look at mental health services in a new way and figure out how can we leverage technology to provide these mental health services to the children that need it, so that we build this strong foundation for the future, considering that our children with COVID and other isolation things have had a really tough time. And I am just so proud to be a part of thinking through and talking through how to really make sure our next generation has the best they can, including a strong mental health balance in their lives. Edwin, we're bridging the gap. We've thought through this in a thoughtful way to really create a product that takes from patient acquisition to patient care to patient aftercare, remote patient monitoring. So it's an inclusive ecosystem that's made it easy, fast, and safe for both the providers and the patients to access this system, that we now can provide services in over 249 countries through our relationship with Amazon Web Services on their marketplace, on their public sector marketplace that allows us to sell to governments, not-for-profits, and publicly traded companies. So it's an exciting time for healthcare to really make a system that's device and browser agnostic. It allows for the healthcare system to enable all of their providers to service people, enables the providers to include healthcare, med carts, different devices to support those people, from the remote patient monitoring to that actual delivery of care. And some of the hardest to get to places and your cities that have shortages and gaps in the system. So we've made an inclusive system that allows for care for everyone on a global stage with interoperability. So we can now bring in all the different disciplines, mental health, healthcare, emergency management services if needed, into one connection point that allows all the providers to access. And it's so simple for the patients to use that they are now going to leverage healthcare as a real part of their lives versus, it's like you feel terrible before you go to the urgent care and you meet with someone. Now you can actually get on and talk to a specialist about what is ailing you and what are the things that you need to do to live a healthy life.
Thanks, Art. I'm sure you saw a lot of companies and new innovations. What makes LTI unique?
Edwin, what makes us unique, what makes Let's Talk Interactive unique, is the ability to have a system that goes from patient acquisition to patient care to aftercare, remote patient monitoring, that's all inclusive. So the healthcare systems, telehealth systems in the past have really been based on a licensed model, which creates a lot of limitations and barriers for the providers to provide service. They had to have every provider licensed to be able to access the platform. They had to have every kiosk, every tool licensed to access that to make those services available. And what we have done is we have really designed a system that drives utilization. And through that system, now all the providers will have access to it. All of the hardware, all the med carts, all the dermoscopes, all the way out to telestroke will be enabled into this system to allow patients to have an easy, safe connection with their healthcare providers. And through the Amazon Web Services relationship, we can now provide these services to 249 countries through the public sector, the marketplace, the public sector, which we can sell into governments, not-for-profits, and publicly traded companies. And it creates this system that's a global system that now has interoperability between states, countries, regions, disciplines, mental health, healthcare, emergency management services, and through satellites and other technologies, we now can provide patient care to those people in the hardest to get to places and everywhere in between.
And so keeping on the topic of innovation, what is LTI doing to contribute to innovation in telehealth?
Let's Talk Interactive is an innovation company with 2 decades of experience in healthcare. And we've been listening to our customers, and we know what they want. We know what the challenges are. We know what the barriers to provide services are. And we have thoughtfully built a system taking in all of this. Like, how do we deliver? How do we make it easy, safe, and simple for the customers to use? How do we provide products and eliminate any kind of supply chain crisis or challenges out there? So some of the innovative things that we've come along with is we've just designed our first 3D printer that now does all of our inserts and soft packs and makes the ability for us to stand up custom applications very, very easy. We've also just launched Trust Video, which is our video product as it continues to grow into a global marketplace that really does focus on that utilization. We want people to use the system. We want people to have access to healthcare at our core. And we have really thoughtfully built a system that's going to make sure our clients leave the dark ages and go into the light, right? So this is an exciting time for healthcare. It's an exciting time for humanity. And it's a thoughtful time for people to do the right thing for others. And we're really here to make that happen.
Art, that's very exciting. So what's next for LTI?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, we're a client-centric technology company that empowers healthcare providers to deliver easy, fast, and safe patient care anywhere in the world, 24/7. And we really needed help. We needed partners. We needed partners that were best in class, and we've been building that group. So Amazon Web Services is a partnership that we need to scale up, leveraging their cloud services, that 249 countries of infrastructure that we can leverage, and these different countries having a relationship for compliance reasons with Amazon makes it easy for us to do business in 249 countries. Zoom has been a great partner for us here in the United States, and their technology, Zoom, really has been embraced post-COVID. I think people talk about Zooming now. When they go to a meeting, we're going to a Zoom. So it's become a way of doing business. It's become a real part of our lives. Kathy Ireland joining our board of directors. Kathy is an amazing global leader who has the 15th most recognized brand in the world. So she really understands branding. She understands messaging. And as a matter of fact, in a couple of days, Let's Talk Interactive is going to be shooting episode 1 of American Dreams with Kathy Ireland in Santa Barbara. And this is episode 1 of 6 episodes. So we're really excited to get the message out there and have the visibility that Kathy truly brings as the 15th most recognized brand and truly a humanitarian. She believes healthcare is a basic human right, just like we do. And she really supports us in doing this. So without these great partners and more to come, I don't believe that we could get there. So we are very grateful to have the partnerships and the relationships in place that we do have.
Well, Art, thank you for sharing and bringing us up to date on the recent activities for Let's Talk Interactive. It was an exciting and interesting interview, and I look forward to following your progress. And I want to thank our readers and listeners for watching today's interview with Art Cooksey, who is the CEO and founder of Let's Talk Interactive. Thank you.